one of the biggest drives is just knowing that, hey, my actions, like, he's gonna see that, he's gonna duplicate it. He's only 1 year old, and like, he already, I'll make like funny noises, and then he automatically starts to kind of duplicate that. And financially, we're gonna be in a very, very good spot. Kind of opposite from my upbringing, but it's an unbelievable feeling whenever you start to see those results after just putting in the work, putting in the grind, just trying to do everything that I can for them in our future. Kind of growing up, we had a pretty big family. There was 6 of us all together with 5 boys, 1 girl. So you can imagine the competitiveness. But generally, it was very, very humble beginnings. Growing up with having that many mouths to feed, it can really stretch pretty thin at times. And I think that whenever you're in a position where you just feel like helpless, that, hey, I can't go out and I can't just go get a job right now, I'm too young, but like I just feel helpless, it just really like marks a piece of your soul that just like ignites a flame that you just never want to have that feeling again. And I remember there was a time when I needed $5 for a Valentine's Day dance, and my mom had to go take something like back to the store in order to get the $5 in order to kind of afford that, right? And she had the best attitude about it. Kind of going through college, I literally have a hole in my arm from donating plasma twice a week for 4 whole years. We were able to kind of make that through. And so whenever I could actually use that desire, use that flame to really just accomplish anything, and everything that I put in, I got out of that. And so it's just really incredible, and just very appreciative of this opportunity. First job out of college, yes. I just wanted to be in a team environment. I'm not one of the guys that can just sit in a cubicle, all day or anything like that. I want to be out there. I want to be in a team environment. Playing football and baseball basically my whole entire life. That's just what kind of fits. So starting off in the field, there weren't, I wouldn't say so much of a challenge as much as like just getting past your comfort zone. Just because I just felt just uncomfortable, out of place, right? And then, really just seeing the work ethic and the great attitude and just the excitement that my trainer had, it kind of fueled me to just go for it, right? Hey, you know what? I can do this, and I'm going to do this. Yeah, so the biggest thing that I feel like I've really instilled into, the people I've had an opportunity to kind of train and coach is really just service, but, having fun, right? I mean, I think that life is just way too short to not just have fun at everything that you're doing. It can be really, really easy to just get distracted by all the negative things going on in the world, right? But just having fun and then just serving them at the highest level, being able to actually pour into somebody, right? Teach them, train them day 1 through 4 in the field, and then you not be there, and then like the next day, right? They're actually still producing. And I realized like that feeling was way better than even getting a personal sell. Just that I could play a small really part, changing their life if they choose to. Like seeing somebody come in, maybe wasn't making a whole lot of money, working a lot of hours, right? And then they're able to consistently make, over $1,200, $1,500, a week. That changes things. And so kind of fall in love with that feeling has really been my biggest leadership kind of style, if you will. Kind of coming from humble beginnings, there's definitely been a big change in that. You stop thinking about, hey, how are we gonna have money for rent this month, right? Like, are we gonna have money to do something with my friends or anything like that? And instead, it's able to give you, a different type of kind of comfort, but also a fuel to continue to get more. One of the cool things is, I've always looked forward to just being a dad. I actually just had my son just turned 1 last weekend, so just seeing that and being able to have my wife stay home, for the first year, and just raise him, as his mother. But that's only because of this business. I wouldn't be able to do that, and I think that that's super, super impactful for his life, and it just brings you a sense of joy knowing that she's able to raise him properly. Biggest thing is, just being that example for him to look up to. One of the biggest drives is just knowing that, hey, my actions, like, he's gonna see that, he's gonna duplicate it. He's only 1 year old, and like he already, I'll make like funny noises, and then he automatically starts to kind of duplicate that. And just being the best example that I can for him. I think that financially we're going to be in a very, very good spot. Kind of opposite from my upbringing, but teaching him still, like, you got to earn any money that you get. You're not going to get any type of handouts, because that's just not how you grow. That's kind of my style and kind of my motivation on a day-to-day basis. You know, there was mornings, you know, at first where I would be gone before he woke up, and then whenever I got home, he was already asleep. And you know, there was several days in a row when that happened. And you know, it's challenging, but you got to know, like, hey, why am I doing this, right? I'm doing it for him. I'm doing it for my wife Lauren, right? For our future. And whenever you do that, you know, it's an unbelievable feeling whenever you start to see those results after just putting in the work, putting in the grind, just trying to do everything that I can for them in our future.